Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Welcome to the Bellisario Sonic YouTube channel. As always, coming to you from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama. We're talking about music records and doing extraordinary record reviews for you extraordinary listeners out there. Also here, the ambassador for Bird Box Records in North America. Go check out the link below and see all the wonderful records we have available for you guys. Today, I'm going to be playing some tracks off of a wonderful new record off of Cellar Music, one of my favorite jazz labels out there, of course, run by Corey Weeds, established by Corey Weeds. And this is 25 years that Corey has had this wonderful label around. The album I'm getting ready to play for you guys is by a wonderful drummer, Ulysses Owens Jr. in Generation Y. This is a awesome record. Very bop influence. It has a great bop spirit about it. Some beautiful playing on here. This is a great sounding record. I played this the other night sitting here, and this sounds fantastic on vinyl. This was recorded at Trading 8's Music in Paramus, New Jersey, with recording engineer Chris Sulit, and it was mixed and mastered by none other than Dave Darlington, who did a great job with this. This is, again, a wonderful sounding record. 8 tracks, 4 on the A side, 4 on the B side. Now, I'm going to be just a bit critical because this is another album where not all the tracks are on the vinyl. You got 8 tracks on the vinyl. There's 11 tracks total on the CD. And sad to say, one of my favorite tracks, I was listening to it online to make sure I get the Bebopping Confirmation. Awesome tune. It's not on the vinyl. So, for me, this is one of those albums, and I think the Alexander Claffey is the same way, where all the music should have been put on 2 vinyl records. That's my opinion, because there's no throwaway tracks on this album. All 11 tracks are worth having on vinyl. And what they could have done, again, this sounds fantastic, but they could have shortened the amount of time and put it across 4 sides, had about 12, 15 minutes per side, and they could have done a 2-record set. Of course, yes, it costs extra money, and I get all that. But this is one of those things where really this would have benefited by being a 2 LP set. That being said, this is a great listen front to back. This is a great record, even in a 1 LP form. I'm going to play the whole first side for you guys because I think it just flows so well together, both of these sides. I could play the whole thing for you guys, but for the sake of time, and you guys should go out and purchase this yourself. But this is definitely a wonderful listen, and again, this sounds fantastic through my system. If you don't know about Ulysses Owens Jr., who is an incredible drummer, educator, author, born in 1982 in Jacksonville, Florida, began playing drums at the age of 3 and received a full scholarship to study at the Juilliard School in its inaugural jazz program. Now he has a career spanning more than a decade and a half and has played with a lot of different people, including 3 Grammy winning projects. He's played with Kurt Elling, Christian McBride, and a lot of other great players. As an author, he's published different books on drumming. So he's published Jazz Brushes for the Modern Drummer and The Musician's Career Guide, Turning Your Talent into Sustained Success. This album here, you've got also a lot of great players on here. So you've got Erena Terakubo. Let me go ahead and give you a closer look here at the back of your musicians here so you guys can see. You've got Erena Terakubo on the alto saxophone, who is a wonderful saxophone player. Anthony Hervey is on the trumpet. Great trumpet playing on here. Tyler Bullock on the piano. Piano sounds fantastic. A lot of great playing. Again, this is a very... there's some beautiful tracks on here, ballads, but there's some also just burning tracks on here. You've got Yasushi Nakamura on the bass. And on a special guest on Little Girl Power, you have Nanami Haruta, who is a great trombone player. And I talked about one of her first solo record, I believe, on the Origin label, if I remember correctly, that I talked about last year. She's a great trombone player. This, again, recorded at Trading 8S Recording Studio in New Jersey, September 18th of 2025. Again, engineered by Chris Sulit, mixed and mastered by Dave Darlington. All right, so let's drop this on the Fluence RT85 with the Audiophile Blue, going through my Denon into my JBL 4311Bs, and we are going to have a listen. There's your cover. There is the back cover. Let's go ahead and drop this on and have a listen. We're going to crank this up, and we're going to go through the whole first side because I just think the whole first side just flows so well. Both sides just flow so well together. A great album. Again, I just love to have a 2 LP set with all 11 tracks, but that's just me. Yeah. Like the liner notes on the back. Yeah. Again, a very nice, balanced sounding recording. The tonal balance is great. You've got the lows, the mids, the highs. It sounds fantastic. Nice dimensionality, so you've got depth. Bass sounds great. Anthony Hervey on the trumpet. Trumpet favors the left side, but you can hear all of the instruments in both speakers, so no extreme hard panning on this mix. Love that comping by Tyler Bullock on the piano. Drums sound nice. Bass has a really nice natural sound to it. Yeah, it's one of these records you can crank up. This tune is written by Tyler Bullock, the piano player. Nice. Yeah, it's called Prodigal Son. First track on side A, 5.5 minutes. Next track's called Espresso, 3.5 minutes. Most of the tracks average around 5 minutes, give or take on this album. Drums sound fantastic. There's your record. Very good pressing, quiet pressing. I've listened to this a couple of times through already. Nice pressing. And again, a very good sounding record. This is an audiophile quality record. It sounds wonderful. Nice. It's beautiful playing. Yeah. Awesome piano playing. All right, so that was Espresso, shortest tune on the record. Now we got Morning Prayer, which is a really cool tune, written by Yasushi Nakamura, the bass player. Really cool tune. A lot of soul. The drumming on this tune's incredible. Yeah, listen to the drumming on this. Love the dynamics. Yeah. It's like Nipper's enjoying listening to this too. You can see him over there by the phono stage. So the liner notes say that this tune was brought to the band while they were on tour in Japan. Love that piano playing. And again, just a nice warm sounding record, nice depth, resonance off the drums, everything sounds really, you can hear all the detail, the different instruments. It's just a really nice sounding record. Again, there's your tunes and your players. We'll close out with the next tune called New York. There's your recording credits. The drumming, the piano, awesome. Morning prayer. Now we're going to close out with a tune called New York, written by Donald Brown. And this is an awesome tune, so we'll close out with this one. This is just badass. Playing by everybody on this. Appreciate you guys joining me. Give the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, do that so you can keep up with all the reviews that I do. Be sure to share this with your friends. We're all keeping jazz alive together by checking out all these wonderful, great records being put out by today's artists, which are fantastic. Yeah. Listen to the bass playing. Drums. Yeah, it has that bop spirit about it, which is just makes this an engaging album. Yeah. Great clean pressing, audiophile quality recording. Can't go wrong with this one. Yeah. Nice. 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 Great playing by Erena Terakubo there on that alto. Nice. Yeah. All right, folks. Appreciate you guys joining me. You're not going to want to miss adding this to your collection. Audiophile recording. Great playing. Ulysses Owens Jr. and Generation Y around the world with you. That's the whole first side for you guys. Peace out.